Topic 2. Is the death penalty justifiable?
Listen to the following lecture.
Class, one of the most controversial issues in law today is the death penalty, whether it's a justifiable punishment for major crimes or simply an act of revenge taken in the name of the state. So before we proceed any further with this thorny question, let's take a moment to define the terms of the debate and examine some key issues. What exactly is the death penalty? The death penalty means the execution of a person by the state as punishment for a serious crime. Death as punishment is a common occurrence throughout the world. Crimes that call for death, such as killing in cold blood and treason, are capital crimes, and without a doubt, the death penalty is reserved for only the most extreme cases in places that practice capital punishment. The controversy of capital punishment usually results from an enduring and unresolved question. The question is whether the punishment of death is just and proportional or, in contrast, cruel and unusual. In other words, are there crimes so horrible that the criminal must surrender his or her life as payment? Or is a life sentence in prison punishment enough? Those in favor of the death penalty typically cite these arguments. First, the death penalty brings closure to suffering families. Second, the justice system shouldn't show more sympathy for criminals than it does for victims. Lastly, the threat of capital punishment lessens the number of serious crimes in society. In contrast, opponents of the death penalty say it's inefficient since it costs more to put a prisoner to death than to keep him or her imprisoned for life. Also, they believe that life in prison can be worse than death. Many opponents feel that being deprived of freedom in such terrible conditions is sufficiently severe. Finally, there is always the possibility that a person sent to die is, in fact, innocent. Anyway, I expect this topic to cause some serious debates in class, so I'm looking forward to hearing your ideas.